The outgoing Democratic governor of Vermont is a guy named Peter Shumlin, and he revealed something interesting in his farewell address. He said that about a year after he signed a bill legalizing physician-assisted suicide, or death with dignity as people call it, that his dad was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, and his dad ended up using the legislation that he signed to go out peacefully. So let me go ahead and give you some more of this here. They say, terminally ill patients, this is actually the quote from Peter Shumlin, the governor of Vermont. Terminally ill patients can now make their end-of-life choices as they should be able to. In my wildest dreams when I signed that bill, I never thought that my own dad, who was suffering from a miserable terminal cancer, would be able to die with dignity in his own state. The way you die of cancer of the esophagus is you can no longer swallow. It's a very slow, painful, and miserable death. He turned to his family when it got pretty advanced and said that he wanted to go out with dignity, and so we honored his wish. So this is, I feel like we don't think about this a lot in the U.S. I know I certainly don't think about it all that much, but, you know, dying, of all the different ways to go out, I mean, probably most of the ways are shitty. Like, I guess dying in your sleep isn't that bad, but, like, do you still have that moment of, like, oh, I'm on my way out, fuck this, and then you die? I don't know. But if you're dying of a terminal illness, if you're dying of something like this, esophageal cancer, where you just can't swallow after a while and it's just excruciating, think about the fucking terror you must feel. You're looking at the end of your life. You know it's coming. You know it's soon. And you're in extreme pain. I mean, that's why drugs like fentanyl exist, which is, we spoke about that on the show recently, where it's 50 to 100 times more powerful than morphine. So, I mean, it really, really strong shit that tries to dull the worst of all kinds of pain. And that exists because, yeah, at the end of your life, there's so many ways to go out that are just so goddamn painful. But we have decided in most states in the U.S., and probably most countries around the world, that you're not allowed to peacefully end your life by using substances where there's guaranteed to be no pain. I mean, think about that, man. Isn't that fucking nuts? Isn't that nuts? That we have the ability, I don't know exactly what the protocol is and what drug they do use, but, like, if I had a terminal illness and I was in excruciating pain and I wanted to die, yeah, give me a whole bunch of some sort of tranquilizer, some sort of sedative, Valium, whatever, something, and then give me, like, a lethal dose of morphine. Because, so what'll happen is you'll feel extreme pleasure and then you go to sleep and never wake up. Like, that's the best way to die. Why would you not want to go out that way? So, but we've decided that no, even when you're terminally ill, in most states in the U.S., no, we're not going to let you die. It's illegal. It's illegal. If your doctor helps you on that front, it's illegal. They might go to jail for being kind and honoring your wishes and letting you go peacefully and with no pain. To me, this is one of those issues where it's rarely, if ever, discussed, but the answer is obvious, and it's obvious that we have it the wrong way right now. It's so callous, and it's so cold-hearted, and it's so selfish for people to say, we're going to force our loved ones, our elderly loved ones, to stick around and feel the hurt, and because we want to look at you struggle to breathe for an extra 2 weeks because we want you around and we are not good with closure. You probably have more closure if you actually, you know, hey, we're doing this thing tonight. Everybody's coming. We're going to eat our final dinner together. We're going to hang out for a few hours and talk about everything, say how much we love each other, and then that'll be that. That's probably better. It's probably more closure that's given to the people. So I think it's great that this governor came out and said it, because what he's trying to do is mainstream it. What he's trying to say is, look, man, like, what do you think it is? Like, what are you judging people who are fucking terminally ill and they're like, I'm in so much pain, I need to die? Are you judging them? Are you saying they're bad people? Or, like, what is it? Why the taboo? There shouldn't be a taboo. My dad did it. He had esophageal cancer. He's not a bad guy. We're not bad people. And it made sense. It was the right thing to do. So I like that he's mainstreaming it. I like that we're now moving in that direction. I'm not sure how many states it is. What is it, 4 or 5, maybe 6 at most states in the U.S. that have legalized physician-assisted suicide? Let's go all the way. I'd do it at a federal level, and I wouldn't shy away from it. And this is another issue where the Democrats can take the lead and gain a lot of popular support because polls already show this is the popular position. The popular position is to allow physician-assisted suicide, definitely for terminally ill people. There's a question as to whether you go further than that, but for terminally ill people is a no-brainer. So we got to go down this road, and I think this outgoing governor of Vermont, Peter Shumlin, did the right thing here in sharing his personal story.